Hello everyone, we are currently in the Snow Monkey Park near Nagano, but before I will be showing you around here with the snow monkeys, let's figure out what other things you can do in Nagano as well, and then dive into the practicalities of visiting the Snow Monkey Park.
We have been in Japan for the last 14 days. Explored Tokyo, Mount Fuji and its mountains and the lakes around it, Yogasaki Coast, Matsumoto Castle and the villages in the valley. But now we're at the last stop that I will cover on my Japan trip before taking some time for myself. The main reason I went to the other places is to see the snow monkeys at the end. But before we end up there, let's dive into Nagano.
When you're in Nagano, you don't only come here to explore the things outside of the city. In the city, Zenkoji Temple grounds, I'm just walking up to the temple, and just the street already, just to reach that temple, is just magnificent. It's again, has these kind of old vibes. Shops on all directions, a lot of food stands and souvenirs that you can buy here as well. And then the gate at the far front was very impressive with the wood carved guardians or something. Like they look very impressive how they are lit. And there was a raccoon statue as well, or like a dog raccoon, which had a whole story about how the dog raccoon felt guilty about eating other animals alive, and for that he changed himself in a human form, came here in human form to put a kind of lantern up to hopefully find some peace in his next life. Unfortunately for him, when he reached his place with other worshippers, he went carelessly into a bath just to relax. He felt very happy and fulfilled that he was able to reach this place. But then when humans saw him, he got scared and ran away. So when the local monks figured this out, they created in honor of him still this lantern here in this place. But now we're almost at the end of the shopping street, so let's see how it looks like over there in the temple itself. I just always be confused here in Japan, maybe because I'm at the end of the day here, but there was clearly a sign at the start with some prices of how expensive it would be to visit here the main hall and just to walk around at the ground basically. But again, maybe because it's the end of the day, I didn't pay anything, could just walk through, have a look at the hall. Of course you can't take any pictures or photographs there, but it's a beautiful place to be in. But I don't think, based on currently my feeling around temples, I don't think I would have paid for it. I just look around in the areas that are free to visit. But the complex itself, as always, realizing how far it dates back and the history it goes through, all the way back, the history dates back from the 1400s again. I don't know, I don't have another word anymore, but still, it is very impressive, again. A small correction there. Of course, the building doesn't date back from the 1400s. The history dates back 1400 years ago. Of course, the building wasn't like this at that stage. That took hundreds and hundreds of years to achieve this final result. But yeah, again, a very, very long history as well.
But that's it for Nagano, and with that, it is time to finally see what is outside of Nagano.
Alright, and then the Snow Monkey Park. If you want to reach this place from Nagano, you can take the train to Yudanaka, and from there you can either take a bus and walk for 45 minutes or do the full walk for 1.5 hours. And then you reach this place. It's not too big, but it's a great place to observe the snow monkeys, and there's so many, not shy at all. You pay 800 yen entrance fee and then take just as long as you need to observe them, either in the hot spring over there, in the water, or just sitting on the rocks. Like honestly, you can go all the way up to the Snow Monkey Park and definitely do it anyway. But the monkeys come sometimes down here as well, so there's like a couple of them are down, and they seem to be, this is kind of the time that they seem to be coming down, because there's another pool over there where there's some are in, and then here near the water side. So yeah, you don't only spot them in the park up there, they just walk around freely.
Really, even though I only spent like an hour inside because it is really small, this was definitely a highlight for me. It is just brilliant to observe the monkeys, see their little traits and habits. So if you ever have the chance to take a train from Nagano to visit this place as a short day trip, you might want to consider this if you're just like me, really interested in snow monkeys. And with that, it is time to leave Japan behind us and go on some other adventures elsewhere for now. So, I will see you in the next video.